Yes, party people, what's happening? Surely boy from Sounds International Disco. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for watching my video today. A little bit of a special one for you. Gigs are coming in nice and thick and fast at the moment, so I'm getting inundated with questions. So I thought I would compile my top 5 questions what to ask when booking a DJ. Check it out. So today we're going through the top 5 questions what to ask when you're booking a DJ. These are questions that I get asked all the time. I've written them down there, look. Not to save any heartache, but you know, it's nice to know who you're booking, what you're booking, and how much you're booking these DJs for. So I thought I'd put a little video together, get it all into one. So question number 1, how long have you been DJing for? It's a very, very important question when you're booking a DJ. Purely for the reason being, if you're booking a DJ and they've said, oh, I've been DJing about a year, yeah, fair play. They're pretty new into the game. That's fine, nothing wrong with that. But I always say experience overcomes everything. 9 times out of 10, if they have only been DJing for a very short time, they won't have the experience in order to provide the best entertainment for yourself. And 9 times out of 10, you'll probably find that they are going to be the cheapest DJs as well. Where I've seen it, DJs come into 3 categories. You've got the cheap ones. They're the ones that will do a gig for, you know, their birthday party in a village hall for 100 quid. Simple as that. They won't be as invested into their business, into their DJ business, as most others. I'm not saying don't avoid them. I'm not saying avoid them. Just be wary. If I say to everyone, if they're cheap for a reason. Second types of DJs, the category that Sounds International Disco falls in. Run-of-the-mill, steady business. It's there, you know exactly what you're getting. It's all good. We guys, we range from between sort of 150 up to the £300 bracket. Most DJs will be in and around this bracket. I know a lot of the guys that I work with, you know, we pass gigs around, they all fall in that bracket. And then obviously you've got your high end, yeah, your £300, £400, £500 DJs that are massively invested into their business. They have the state-of-the-art everything, the best speakers, the best lights, the best equipment, the best decks, the lot. They will be doing the high-end gigs, whether it be, you know, the castle weddings or the manor houses, or, you know, the top-end corporate events. Again, they're investing into their business. The reason why they charge a lot is because they can, because they are high-end. We fall in the middle. Well, we're happy with that, you know. We're not too expensive, we're not too cheap. We're happy with that. Best thing about asking how long a DJ has been DJing for, you get an idea. Read off my notes here. You get an idea of the background. Now, this being said, I'd say I need a DJ. How long have you DJ? I'll be DJing for about a year. Why have you only been DJing for a year? If it's a hobby that they've been doing for 15, 16, 17 years and they just started to want to make some money out of it, fair play. You know, every business starts as a hobby. But the questions that you do need to ask is ask them, you know, where have you DJed? Where have you played? A lot of the run-of-the-mill, you know, the low-end DJs that I've been talking about, they're the ones that you do, you know, the function rooms in your pubs. They're the ones that you do, you know, the working men's clubs, that sort of thing. Everybody else from upwards there should already have a very strong background of DJing in many venues. So, you know, you're talking, you know, your hotels, places like that, you know, your corporate events or your venues. Baggies, for example, just thinking of one. Lion Hotel is another. I love DJing. It's such a great venue. That hall is amazing. And obviously long-established DJs, ones that have DJed for, you know, that were in the business 7, 8, 9, 10 years and longer, do tend to have a better reputation as well. It's no denying the facts that most businesses fail within the first 18 months. I myself, to give you a bit of a background, I've been DJing since I was 15 years old. I'm now 34, and it's far too early in the morning to work out the maths, but I've been DJing for a very, very long time. Most of that has been club work, from sort of 17 up until my sort of mid-20s when I moved to Shrewsbury and met my wife's father, who actually runs Sounds International Disco. I was a club DJ, so I was one of those from bedroom into club, and thought, yeah, that's great, I'm going to conquer the world, I'm going to do a Ibiza, Magaluf, everything else is going to be great. I did Magaluf for a season, it was amazing. But he said, no, the bottom's falling out of it, the money's not good anymore. I sort of agreed with him. He says, right, we'll buy some equipment, second hand for now, and you come out and work for me, mobile DJ. I had no experience of doing a wedding, doing an engagement party, or what. You know, club music is club music. It's boom, boom, boom. It's party, 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 in middle of nightclubs, wherever it may be, or bars. That was me. So it was a massive, massive learning curve for myself to go out and start DJing for my fair play. For the first year or two, I was going out with him to learn the ropes, find out what's what, and 8 years down the line, here I am, video from you guys. And that's it. So yeah, always ask a million questions about the DJ's background. What have they been doing? What, you know, where have they DJ'd? If you're fresh starting out, how come it took you so long to go out DJ? If they have been DJing for such a long time, it's always a nice bonus as well. So that's question number one. Hope it helped. Question number two, and probably the most important question you need to ask, is how much do you charge? As I've just said, DJs will charge what they're worth, and the high-end DJs will charge the fours, the threes, the fours, the £500 just because they can, because they are the top end. They're high-end DJs. You know, they're the ones that are amazing. Normally, a DJ who will charge £100 or less, they will, you're literally just paying for them to have a Sunday afternoon beer. It's as simple as that. You're not going to have the best equipment, you're not going to have the best lights, you're not going to have the most experienced DJ knowing what songs to play, when to play, and who to. If a DJ turns around and says, you know, for example, a wedding, 7 till midnight, you know, with all the X's, you know, the first dance there, the speeches, everything else like that, don't be shocked when they turn around and say, yeah, you're looking at about £200 to £250. Lots of people that I've put a quote in for, I've said, oh, you know, £250 for example, that's well expensive. Go for somebody cheaper. As I've always said, if they're cheap for a reason. However, every gig, every quote that I put out is completely different. It's bespoke to the client. It's dependent on where it is, what it is, how long for, what sort of night do they want, you know, how much work is involved, for example. Another question, just off the bat of that, what do I get? Normally when people say, you know, what do I get with that, they assume that they're only going to get a DJ. Ask them, say for example, £200 for an engagement party, for example, 200 quid. Always ask, what do they get for that? 9 times out of 10, it is going to be, you know, the full lights. You're going to get the DJ, you're going to get the lighting system. It may be DMX'd, which means everything's singing in one direction. You're going to get the full lights. Always ask. I've seen it a few times where I've had to go out very last minute. The DJ's turned up with his laptop, expecting just to plug into the, you know, the house system. Yeah, and you know, you charge 150, 200 quid for that. So always ask what you get. And again, you never know. DJs, mobile DJs certainly will 9 times out of 10 only will only sell you the disco. They might have a little bit more. You know, dancing on the clouds, for example, something I'm certainly looking into invest in. Basically, at a wedding, you know, when a couple was doing the first dance with this machine, it's called a low fogger. Fogger. Come on. Basically, it's a low-lying clouds, and it's called dancing on the clouds because when the pictures come out and it's all been edited, it looks fantastic. It looks like a couple are dancing on the clouds. Ask them what extras have they got. You know, do you do, you know, uplighting, for example? Do you do the letter lights, for example? Do you do, you know, the LED dance floors? Do you do the dancing on the clouds machine as well, ask them what else they do. Because 9 times out of 10, you know, the DJ is going to try and get as much money out of you guys as possible. I'm not going to lie, you know, this is a business at the end of the day. We've got overheads to cover, you know, we've got a living to make as well. So ask them what else they do. They're more often than not going to give you a lovely, nice, big discount to get a little bit more out of you guys. It's as simple as that. Don't ask, you don't get. It's as simple as that. So yeah, that was question number 2. Don't be shy to ask what they charge, you know, and get as much out of the guys as possible. It's as simple as that. And yeah, question 2. So then, question at number 3. It's a question I get asked quite a lot. I'm quite surprised about this, but I can understand why. Question number 3 is, will I be getting yourself? Silly question, I know. However, if you type into Google, you know, the Shrewsbury in DJ, it's nothing but agencies, 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 and agencies. And 9 times out of 10, their SEO is going to be high, so their business is going to be #1 in the Google search engine. And obviously, you know, if you're looking for someone quick, you're going to click on the first thing. So always ask if you're going to be getting yourself when you're speaking to the DJ. With us, yes, absolutely. You will be getting either myself or my father-in-law, Martin. He's more popular than me. He's been DJing since the 90s, and Sounds International's been going since 1962. So yeah, very, very long established business. But myself, I'm slowly going to be taking over the business. I know Martin's talking about retiring. I might have just let the cat out of the bag a little bit. So 9 times out of 10, you know, you will be getting myself. 9 times out of 10, you're more than likely going to be speaking to me. So yeah, at the end of the day, you know, don't get fooled into booking through an agency, because an agency are there just to take your money. You know, that's all they think about. You know, they've got hungry DJs that are going out for 50, 60 quid a night. Don't forget, they're going to be charging you 200 plus. They're going to have to take their cut, and the DJ's going to take their cut, and then there's booking fees on top of that. So for the sake of an extra 5-10 minute search through Facebook or social media platforms or Google, look for an independent company. Not saying don't use agencies if that's the type of DJ you're looking for. However, to get the personal experience and you know, the one-to-one with the company, you know, the DJs that you're booking for, always look for the independent guys. Little plug there. Cheers, guys. So then, question number 3 is a very, very important, DJs. Again, this question differs between who you're booking with, what DJ you want. Question number 3 is, do you have relevant certificates? Most hotels, most venues these days do ask for a public liability insurance and PAT testing certificates. If a DJ, if you pick a DJ and he's asked this and they say, no, I haven't, again, 9 times out of 10, it sounds like you'd be looking to book the low end. You like, you know, the guys that go out for DJ on a Saturday night just to go out for a beer on a Sunday. A legitimate company, a legitimate DJ business, such as myself, such as a few others in Shrewsbury that I know of, will have their public liability insurance. They will have their PAT cert certificates as well. They will have all the documents that is required. 9 times out of 10, when you're booking in, they will automatically email it to the venue, and they should be emailing it to yourself as well, which brings me up to a little sub question as well. Do you provide a booking confirmation? Always important. I do it. I work in an office basically, Monday to Friday. So I work with paperwork all day long, and I know, you know, from experience, when I was booking a DJ for my wedding, it's always a good idea, you know, to ask for booking confirmation. Everything's there in black and white. It's written down. It's in paper. It's in an email. All the terms and conditions should be there as well if a DJ is committed to the industry and to their business. Always ask for a booking confirmation, a copy of the public liability insurance that they should have. 9 times out of 10, it's about £10 million, which is a lot. It's a lot of money. It's more than some builders have. Do you know what I mean? we're just DJs. And ask for PAT certificates, you know, portable appliance testing. It just makes sure that your equipment's safe to use as well. So yeah, ask for a booking confirmation, confirming the dates, the times, and everything that you've spoken to with the DJ. Ask for terms and conditions, just in case of a cancellation. At the moment, because the restrictions in the UK haven't been quite lifted just yet, but a couple will postpone until August, so fingers crossed. Ask for terms and conditions, it will go through everything. Ask for all the certificates and a booking confirmation as well. If they can't provide this, look elsewhere. It's as simple as that. So yeah, question number 4. And finally, question number 5. Question I get asked every single time. It's a no-brainer. Do you play requests? Of course I do. Come on, it's your party. You want your music playing. It's not stupid. But the DJ says, I don't play requests, they just want to play their music, stuff that they like, stuff that they listen to. Simple as that. Don't get me wrong, I've played gigs before where, you know, somebody says, have you got this song? If I haven't got it, I haven't got it. You know, I'm not a jukebox. I've got 40, 50,000 songs on my hard drive. And if there's something that you've asked that is so specific and I haven't got it, I apologise, I'm sorry. Let me know beforehand. Bit of a side question as well, side thing. Always ask, right, I don't know too many DJs that do this, but always send out, always ask for a playlist sheet. It's basically just a form where you can write down all the songs that you want playing, all the songs that you like, you know, the songs that remind you of memories. Garage music, one for me. I love the garage music. So many memories when I started DJing. But yeah, ask for a playlist song sheet, and always ask a DJ if there's songs that you don't want playing. There's nothing worse than being at a wedding, you know, DJing at a wedding or an engagement party, and you're playing a song that reminded the groom of their ex-girlfriend. It's nothing cringeworthy or embarrassing. It's horrible. So yeah, ask for a request form. However, coming back to it, yes, I do play requests. If a DJ says he doesn't play requests, you're in for a good night. Yeah, inverted almost. So yeah, always ask him, do you play requests? 9 times out of 10, they're gonna say yes, because it's not their party, it's your party. Do you know what I mean? It's your wedding, it's your birthday, it's your christening. You want the songs that you want playing that's gonna get you up dancing and enjoy the night and make it as memorable as possible. So yeah, it's a simple question. Most DJs steer from it, but yeah, absolutely always ask for requests. It's as simple as that. We work for you, remember that. So guys, that was my top 5 questions of what to ask a DJ when you're booking them. If you can think of anything else, let me know. Drop me a comment in the down below underneath. Again, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my page and hit that notification bell. Certainly on YouTube so you don't miss a single thing. If you are watching this on Facebook, again, head over to Sounds International Disco page. Give us a like, give us a share, give us a thumbs up and a wave. And until next time, thank you very much. Speak to you soon. Take care.